Well, it's time to go to the dentist again, and it's a Saturday. I got an SMS from yesterday. The 4 o'clock appointment. The 4 o'clock appointment was moved to 12 o'clock. Seems to be a little bit flexible with these appointments somehow. I still haven't quite worked out how they can just shift an appointment 4 hours. But anyway, not complaining. This is Thailand. Anyway, there she is, darling. Where you go now? You go to school, yeah? And what you doing here? You making makeup for eyebrow?
Yeah.
Why you not tattoo?
No, I don't like.
You don't want to tattoo yourself?
No, I can change style every day. But today look sexy or look cutie, I can make style, make up.
Okay.
And now today I'm not very well.
Yeah, you feel my sabai.
Have raining every day.
Yeah, my sabai.
Sick little bit. It's okay. I'm strong.
You be okay, darling.
Now where you going today?
Go to dentist.
Dentist. And not very far from home. Why you take or look handsome? You want to show off, right?
No, I just want to wear safety.
Not very far here.
Safety jacket, safety helmet, safety shoes, safety everything. Safety.
I think you have some.
I cop that all the time. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. It's Thailand. Anyway, I'm going to hit the road and we'll catch up with you when we get there. Yeah, she just sort of say it's been raining, but look at it's actually got blue sky today. First time in about a week. I took a short ride yesterday. Oh, this gate's always a problem. I took a short ride yesterday and was out for about an hour and a half and got back into the soy. Just as I was turning the soy, it just bucketed down. But you know, at least I got a ride in. I didn't film it, unfortunately. You know, again, sort of. I might have a waterproof camera for, you know, doing the filming, but again, it's just one of those sort of things. I just wanted to get out and get, you know, 2 wheels under me. That's the way it goes sometimes. But anyway, really get the vehicle out and when you got to ride your bike, darling? When you ride your bike next?
Just wait for raining stop.
When the raining season stops. Okay. Love you, darling. รักคุณจริงๆ You know, there's times when I wish I had the helmet cam on. Seriously, you got to love Thailand. So there we are. Just the turn off that I've obviously used to come here. It's got 2 lanes turn right, and there's 3 lanes going straight ahead. Right, and you know, all the traffic phasing is always done manually here in Thailand. I have no idea why they think manual phasing can really work. If I'm a computer engineer, God, I could do a better system with the computers. But you know, aside from that, yeah. So Thais, you know, they just can't be bothered waiting. It's one of the things that really happens to be one of the probably downsides of you know, Thailand and Thailand driving in general, right? And why there's such a high prevalence of, you know, road accidents is this, you know. Yeah, there's a queue, you know, like, and of course the queue's, you know, 400 yards long to turn right, but there will be always somebody who wants to just come and jump the queue and get in front of everybody else, right? That's what happened. That was what was going on back there. Some guy in a sort of a white Toyota just doesn't give a damn about anybody else in the main flow traffic, right? And the guy in the cubicle that controls the phasing lights comes out of his cubicle, blowing his whistle, pointing at him, you know, tell him to get on, you know, like, why don't you just write him a ticket? You know, take a photograph, write him a ticket. It was illegal. It's an illegal move. I just can't understand some of the logic that they use here when it comes to Thailand driving. It really is quite appalling. But yeah, so like finally he comes about. No, the officer comes about maybe 10 feet from the car, and then the guy just speeds off. Right, obviously he can't turn there because he's not on the right turn lane. And again, then as soon as the officer walks back into his little cubicle, another guy comes along and tries to do the same thing. Oh my God. And as I say, this is Thailand. Anyway, so I'm here, it's just, it's 10 to 12, so we're still in a fairly well on time. So traffic light phasing can be really, can really drive you nuts sometimes. We're used to sort of phasing of, no more than probably waiting 90 to 120 seconds at a set of lights in Australia at maximum, because we know what Australians can be like. But no, you can sit there, and I was sort of sitting at that intersection there, you're waiting for a good 6 minutes before they'll actually let you turn right. So then of course you've got to ask the question, well, why is the traffic back 500 metres? Because the phasing is so long and there's so much traffic. I don't know if there's any real way around it, but I would think that people would get less frustrated if they had shorter phasings, but that's just my own opinion. Anyway, we are here. Back to my home away from home. Sorry, Carb. Somebody mai? Good.
Your smile.
I smile good now. Everybody tell me on the channel, they say they like my smile. Yeah.
Okay, have you love for teeth?
Yeah, this one, no problem. Yeah. Fix this one, go this one, yeah. Cup and car. Yeah, so just to do a recap, I think I might have pointed the wrong side. I didn't know which side he was going to do last visit. And what are we up to? I think we're up to dentist visit number 7. Oh God. It's a home away from home. I'm starting to lose count. I probably should check my website, shouldn't I? See what I'm up to. But yeah, so last week we put the temporary, we did the work on here, did the temporaries, did the impressions. So we're getting obviously the finalised porcelain crowns on these two over there. And then as we've got a 4-hour appointment. And supposedly we're going to start on this side here. Whether that actually happens or not doesn't really matter. I'll get it all done eventually. Just again, it comes down to the thing. Just don't stress. I know in Australia or in the Western sort of civilizations. I don't think they're civil much anymore. But in the Western countries, people are so bent with things on time. Again, it comes down to you're living in Thailand here, and you're a guest, right? Always take the, it'll be okay on the day. Just don't stress about it. Make plans, make backup plans, allow for long traffic queues. You should be right. There really is very. Look, I'm going to do another sort of 10 things I like about Thailand, and probably another 10 things I find frustrating with Thailand. They will be probably done in the next couple of weeks. They're available through my Patreon. Again, sort of, although they get pretty good views, it's not about the views. They're just, again, it's just the negativity we got out there, and there's a few people who are really sort of, going out of their way at the moment to make people who video Thailand uncomfortable. Did that make sense? I don't know. Yeah, so they're going out of their way to make people uncomfortable. Well, personally, it doesn't make me uncomfortable. I've got no issue with anybody, these sort of guys that do the stuff that they do. It's quite amusing. It actually spreads my channel exposure by having people talk about it in a negative way, because people then sort of turn around and say, come along and have a look and see that I'm just a regular Aussie having a great life here in Thailand. And so, what they're sort of saying and what they're accusing you of means very little. Again, it's just Fox News. Fox News can make any good thing sound bad, and of course make any bad thing sound good, just by the way you cut it. That's one of the reasons why I always sort of make an endeavoured effort to have very minimal cuts in my video. So the fact that anything I'm talking about is contextual. I don't think people understand that. Jump cuts are a very big thing here in the YouTube land, but I've just never really been into it. Yeah, I do a few cuts every so often of things where I get a little bit of, bent out of shape with some people. But really, I don't have any issues with anybody. Yeah, they're still stuck in the rat race, and I'm free. Says a lot for obviously the haters, doesn't it? And again, all I'm about is just showing you a lifestyle that's different to what you're used to, and you can do it too with a little bit of effort. Don't follow the sheeple. Right? Do something different. Quite happy to talk to you one-on-one about that. As I said, this is sort of advice we give to our Patreon supporters. So hook us up in there. And again, the website will have what they call a members area as well, very shortly, which will help the people who don't like Patreon. Again, I'm more about sort of helping people than anything else. People just say, you're making money. Well, get a life, guys. You don't make money on YouTube. Oh, when you've got probably a couple of 100,000 subscribers and you're getting 10,000 views per video, you might make a few bucks. But we don't, seriously. As I just spent $200 on some those partitions behind the desk for the live stream, just to improve the decor, and so Chanya would have a little bit of privacy when she decided to go to bed. Right? That's out of my pocket. I don't see anybody coming to the party and saying, "Oh, love what you did. Here, let me help pay for that." No, YouTube's free. That's the biggest joke. People have got no idea how much it costs to actually run a channel. But anyway, I'm not complaining. I do it because I enjoy doing it. I enjoy it because I feel that I'm meeting the needs of some people out there, and the positive feedback always outweighs the negative. So keep up the as I said, don't forget the thumbs up, guys. That always helps the channel. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button over here. And again, always check out what's happening on the Patreon channel. And again, don't forget Patreon. The link's down below, and we'll be only too happy to talk to you one-on-one there. So just think about it. But again, I'm starting to see the fact that I'm going to have to meter myself a little bit with the subscription and the people. I want to help everybody. I try not to miss anybody. But again, I've said this before, YouTube is great for letting videos stream around the world, but when it comes to actually letting YouTube telling me that somebody's left a message, that is something that really leaves a lot to be desired. But again, my own website, for the comments on videos in there, Patreon, even Facebook, you send me a message on Facebook, I'm always there, ready to answer your questions. And that's what it is, it's about helping people. And while these haters don't really get that, I get it. And I think the people who follow the channel and support the channel, they all get it too. So only too happy to do it, guys. Anyway, so yeah, looks like all the people are getting ready, so I'm going to shoot in there very, very shortly. Well, there we have it. Again, one successful visit to the dentist. Okay, the upshot of this one here is the full crown that they were putting in on this side here. He again wasn't happy with the with one, the colour, and two, the way that the actual shape of the tooth. The teeth are supposed to have like a centre and two edges. He said they were too flat, which I find interesting. I didn't really I couldn't really see it from my position, of course, even through the photography he did. But so he said he wasn't happy with it, so he's sending that one back. But we continued on, and we've done the temporaries over there here, and that's all ready to go now. That's all impressions are done, and so our next visit is next Friday, and I'm just trying to see, is that camera fogging up again? It gets quite cold in there actually. Yes, it takes about maybe 10 minutes for the camera to warm up once I come out of the surgery. It's quite funny. Anyway, that's the end of this one here. So again, don't don't forget to hit that like button if you like these videos. If you haven't subscribed again, just hit that subscribe button. You know how it goes. We'll catch up with you on the next video. As I said, next Friday we're back here, but next Wednesday we've actually got to do our visa renewal process, which is a whole day exercise. As I said in the last video, it's a damn nuisance. You know, I'm pretty sure that they have a rejection to me using Citibank. Citibank is not a Thai bank. Maybe they don't have complete oversight on Citibank, and they just make it difficult for Citibank customers. Might mean the fact that I'll have to just get myself an account here at sort of Kasakon, which is where sort of Chanya CC banks there. Might also improve some relations in the banking arena as well. I'd still like to sort of that money I keep here in Thailand. I'd like it to be able to work for me and sort of still qualify for a visa. But again, I don't know how that works. It's one of these weird things with Thailand. But anyway, I will catch up with you next time. Bye for now.